I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and Ultima used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the mother crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the mother crystals have been leading the land of ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the mother crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stonehyrr. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
The power of darkness. Clive has claimed a portion of the Eikon Odin's essence, changed his magic spells, and several new iconic abilities such as Gugnir? I don't know how to say that, I'm so sorry. A frenetic flurry of attacks that damages all enemies within range. Ability details are found in the abilities tab. Odin's feat. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attack slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zen Tetsuken, which is executed by holding X. Oh boy. I definitely need to practice this immediately. Zen Tetsuken potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution. Okay, so we charge it up similar to Giga Blast, but it's charged up by attacks and you hold down X to actually do it. And you can see over there it's charging past level 1 into level 2, etc.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stonehyrr is barred to us no longer.
Okay, let's put that on now so that we can practice with it, and also we'll check out the abilities tab here. Now, if we zoom out, I'm pretty sure that's it. So that means yes. So we can even see that we can't really scroll around. Let's unlock a bunch of stuff, and then I think that we can take off the ability point booster. Heaven's Cloud, let's just upgrade what can be upgraded. We're going to unlock and then probably upgrade this as well. And then in terms of mastering it, there might be ones that we want to do I'm not sure about. Dancing Steel, summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Each hit landed significantly fills the Zen Tetsuken gauge. Let's do that one. Okay, we've still got some points available. Let's grab Rhyme and then upgrade it. And then we're going to grab another 2 grand on Diamond Dust. And let's... Boy, I think that we can probably upgrade one of these. I have to say that between the two, Dancing Steel seems like it would be great against dudes and bosses. So I'm going to do the upgrade for this one. And that leaves us a little shy of doing this. Also, I'm definitely feeling the pull... Oh, and we didn't get this yet. Oh, we're so close. I'm definitely feeling the pull to be able to assign abilities to other icons, because like for example here when we press B we can do the yank where you like pull somebody down and like an enemy and it stuns them, and I'd love to be able to do that, but also with like fist or like blast abilities. I feel like it'd be really great. So we're probably going to work on actually unlocking some stuff. Heat Wave, apparently never unlocked this. Let's go ahead and grab Heat Wave and then also Lightning Rod. That'll just give us a better sense. Oh, and yep, that's the one that I can't afford. Wait, we didn't actually put it onto anything. Let's go to gear and icons. Yes. All right, and then this is our last one. Purple is Ramu. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap this out. We're going to put in... Let's put in Odin for sure. And for Odin... Really like the look of this one. This one looks like a lot of fun. And then we've got Heaven's Cloud, which is a big... Oh, I really like the look of that. Rift Slip, just let me take a look at that one. Oh! Can be used immediately from any ability or action, can be used in midair. Does it slow down time? It looks like it does. Dancing Steel. Oh, right. Dancing Steel probably has a long... cooldown, but I really want to grab that one. I think that seems like a good time. And then for here I'm kind of thinking Shiva ability for our second one. Yeah, let's put in Shiva. And then what we're going to do here is I really like the abilities that he already has, but we haven't really looked at some. Rhyme is what we just picked up and has been upgraded, and Diamond Dust has only just been learned. I don't think we've upgraded this one yet. Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay, I guess. I don't know. I really like the set that we had. Let's give it a shot nonetheless. We're going to take Rhyme on our X so that we can put them... But then Y is going to be what sort of like drags everybody in together. I just want to make sure... I think that we need, like... a couple thousand more ability points, and then we'll basically be able to unlock and move around whatever we want. I don't think I'm going to do the master on every single one, but yeah, it occurs to me that the bee on Garuda, where you can drag guys to you. Oh, yes, please. Oh, but Joshua, I forgot to mention, buddy, I am out of potions. Like, we really, really need to find a market stall. I was down to nothing in that last fight. That was that was right down to the wire. Also, on the topic of bringing Edda back to the... I'm so sorry, back to the hideaway. Definitely strong agree on that, but I do hope that Gav might take... What's her name? Oh, the doctor lady. How do I not know her name at this point? Even if I always had a little bit of difficulty pronouncing it. Probably, like, just pull her aside and say, like, listen, we might really want to keep an eye on this kid when they come out, because let's just say that the circumstances of the whole birth period was a little bit less optimal.
You were right, Joshua. Bodies up ahead.
Is there no peace for a dying man?
What happened here?
The ether floods made savage beasts of my companions. And those faithless orcs, I knew they weren't to be trusted. We were told that they would stay loyal to our cause. Something commanded their loyalty, but it was not us.
It's a wonder they stayed faithful for so long.
Perhaps they sensed our downfall. The king is gone, our nation in ruins. What becomes of us loyal pawns now? Sworn to a shattered throne. Fuck Warlord. Fuck the dead king and his god. Fuck this withered shithole. The floods do not affect you. You are a bearer, albeit one who's lost his brand. Pray, hear me, brother. Will you grant this pawn his final wish? Will you lay my dying soul to rest?
Of course. What do you need?
Finally, some luck. Beyond the castle walls, towards Stonehyrr, there is a forest. Never turn. My parents are buried upon a bluff, nestled amongst the trees. Theirs was the only love I ever knew. I was torn from them in life, but perhaps I can return to them in death. Take my ring. See that it rests beside their bones.
May you find peace at last.
All right. We might get some more from Joshua at any second if I take a step, so I just wanted to say very quickly, but for a twist of fate, like the exact moment that we arrive, this person is somebody that we might have faced, you know, that we might have squared off against on the battlefield, one of the many soldiers that we've cut down during this. However, once somebody lays down their sword and this person is asking for sort of a mix of mercy, forgiveness, and a final act of kindness to get, as he puts it, his soul to where it needs to be, I cannot think of a single reason not to want to do that, especially if it's on our way. my goal would be, we will absolutely do it. Like, we will go out of our way to get it done and to honor this person's final wish. And I feel like I do that, you know, for $0 and whatever the renown is and stuff like that. Just kind of feels like the right thing to do. That said, even if we can't, to send him off this mortal coil with the assurance that he will wind up there, to give him that peace of mind on the way out, I feel like is a kindness of its own.
Don't tell me. The only way to the capital
Is through that gate, just as you surmise.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
Actually, let me just check the map here. So we've been coming up here through the Mother's Mines, and which I think, by the way, might answer my earlier question about what was the industry here. Great Southern Gate, and then there's that, and yeah, our only other side quest is up past Kritten Hollow, so we're gonna have to go through the gate one way or the other. Let's take a quick look around here. Oh, you know what occurs to me for the very first moment? There's a poster up for, like, the Breaker of Worlds. It's possible that some of the legendary, notorious marks are in areas that we couldn't access. Maybe some of them are here in Ash, and they wouldn't be question marks anymore. Oh! I actually thought that I threw a fireball at Torgal there, and I very much did not want to do that. So yeah, whether or not we search this whole area here, like let's at least give it a quick pass around. If we see cool stuff to pick up, so be it. And if we come across notorious marks or their immediate cousins, it's not going to hurt anything. Or whatever this is. Wait. Okay, that is our darkness power. That was the X ability. I want to try the Y ability, of course. Wait, I'm sorry, are we... Okay, no, that was the pet Torgal button. All right. It's like the second time in a row I thought I saw something over his head. Do you suppose that Clive packed ambrosia? Because I assume that he did. Wait, I'm so sorry. What is the Y on this? Oh, right. That's what changes the sword into its other form. Okay. That's how we spend the sword charge-up charges that we've been collecting by using the other options. So I gotta say, at the moment, I was about to say I don't see anything here. We made the Wraith feel better about getting knocked down by Joshua and Torgal by showing him what would have happened if he hadn't. Okay. I like these dragon guys because they have a habit of kicking the crap out of me. Oh, I really thought I was behind him. I feel like that has to count for something, right? That was a pretty good hit.
Nice try.
Okay, while very flashy, I feel like I don't know what to do with the sword charges. I just need to check this again, because this is, again, brand new. Landing abilities with the Arm of Darkness fills the gauge. Hold X, so that's what I haven't done. I need to hold X to actually do it. Wait, if we can... I feel like we've sort of proven our point here. We could go fight Hyena. I vote that we move forward if we can. Yeah, these guys look like they need some Zen Setsuku.
Not another time the soldier in sight.
Then we end their suffering.
Wait, I don't know. Okay, that's Joshua, that's why. Okay, that was his, like, hold X ability.
You don't think all this
It's for us. I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
Alright, wait. Okay, thank God Joshua knew it was up.
Joshua, can you go on? I have a choice. No.
No! Wait, was I low on lives? Oh, no! Oh, that's so embarrassing. I had potions and all.
Joshua, can you go on? I have a choice.
Okay, I need this guy to hold still. Hold on.
To me, boy.
Nope.
Nice try. Joshua, this one's bigger than the others.
and leader, by the look of it.
Nope. Okay, time for some of those potions. Oh wait, what's happening?
Come on. Nice try.
Yeah, that Y has a big long wind up, but when you have the space to do it. Oh, I really like him in that little narrow thing for the ice crystal. Okay, yeah, maybe I can get back here for a second.
We can rest here if you like.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I had thought for a long time that the dominants wouldn't get the crystal disease, and maybe what was going on with Joshua was something different, because he's been kind of sickly since he was a kid. You know, that came up at the very beginning. But I just didn't see any signs of Benedicta or Hugo or... Well, okay, but then Sid, it was with Sid that it started to become clear, oh no, there are health consequences to this. And I feel like it's definitely been implied that, oh gosh, Jill is also encountering some of those symptoms. I feel like there's certain parts of her, like one of her arms, haven't we like barely ever seen it? I'm trying to remember if it's just my suspicion that it's being crystallized or if that's actually been shown at some point. But it just felt like if anyone in the world wasn't going to get sick through the application, like the self-exertion of crystal powers, it would be the dominants, since they seem to use a lot of it by turning into other guys. Oh god, I needed that. Okay.
Look, Clive.
By the Founder. The place is a fortress.
I feel like it's not less of a fortress than Hugo Kupka's home or castle or bastion or whatever you want to call it around his, but maybe the difference is there, that was the one that Jill like knew how to get into and out of. Like here, they're basically operating with no intelligence and no support in Ash. Like they don't know anything. This is like a completely unknown foreign land to them. Let's just see if we can get in here. I don't think so. All right. Always worth a shot. I'm gonna predict that I have to go down the stairs. I don't think it'll let us jump over the railing. Oh, that's not a different quest. That's the quest that we picked up for the guy. Okay. It is very much on our way. All right. If I don't see anything over there to pick up, I think that we will... Yeah, I think Lich is going to have a reckoning. little too early on the dodge. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, his windup, the Lich windup tends to be like half a second to a second longer than I think it is. So he baits me into dodging early, and then he gets his hit. And it's something that I recognize about them and still have not been able to adjust to. Oh, wait, no, we can get this. Who are we fighting? Let's even get into dodge radius, dash radius. Thank you, Torgal. Okay, let's go get that chest. Also, we've been collecting some points here, some ability points. Oh, wait, where was the chest? The one that I couldn't open? It is over here? Yeah, it's just behind here. Got a little bit disoriented for just a moment. Nope. Come on. An empty shard. Fantastic. What are the full shards full of? More shards? Crystals?
What do you suppose that is? It's not on Vivian's map.
Probably for a good reason.
Right. To Stonehyrr.
Wait, what are we talking about? Probably that we're not meant to go in here, but let's just look down here. Won't surprise me if this comes up later as part of a quest then. Since it's implying that this is explorable, but not accessible to us just yet. Alright, yeah, let's pencil this in as probably a side quest. What I was about to say regarding the ability points, let's go take a look at abilities, because here's the thing. I really like to have wind equipped, but I don't always want to be using wind powers. So if we were to have a wind equipped, what would we want to put on it? Probably, I gotta say, Thunderstorm is really good. I like Thunderstorm a lot against the big guys, and if we master it, let me just be sure about this. Details are allows assignment to any icon. Yeah, the Lightning Bee has its purposes for sure. Oh, we can also upgrade this one. And didn't I want to upgrade... Wait, we can upgrade Gigaflare? I haven't upgraded Gigaflare? Oh, hold on. I kind of didn't realize that I hadn't done that. Right, we can master Satellite. I definitely want to upgrade Gigaflare. And then Diamond Dust was, I think, the one that I was saving up towards or doing the upgrade for. But I also want... Judgment Rod is fine, but, like, that would be the mastery. If we wanted to do the upgrade for Lightning Rod... Ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good thing on the whole. Mastery of Pile Drive, Mastery of Thunderstorm. Let's do the upgrade to Giga Flare, because that is a very, very high damage thing, and I was a little doubtful going into the fight against Barnabas, but Giga Flare absolutely held its own in that fight. Let's just take a quick look here. Yeah, let's search on the other end of this passageway before we go. Kind of jump over this. Oh, I can. I would not have been surprised if this fairly low wall was completely impassable. Oh, and in terms of mastering the Odin powers here, I feel like the abilities are directly tied to being able to then do the B ability and unleash all that power that you've been storing up. So to master these abilities, I guess technically you're still saving up the power while you have other icons attached, but that it feels kind of wasteful if you would always have this one available. But yeah, the wind abilities I really like. I just like the wind B to a point where I'd almost always want to have it on. Okay, anything else over here? Also, I have to say, I don't really have a good sense for exactly when the ability points come in. I just sort of check it from time to time. And, oh, I have got a lot of ability points to make use of.
Too slow.
Oh, and nope. Okay, that was a thing that was going to automatically come in. I was about to say, A, I don't think there's anything else for us to pick up. B, oh, look, there's a green thing for us to pick up. C, oh, wait, that's battlefield loot, so it's going to come to us. I'm always interested in how other people play games, just because, like, I typically like to do all the side quests. Even in a game where I ultimately decide that the side quest hadn't been worth it, and this does not fall into that category. I've really enjoyed the side quests in here. But I'm just curious, what people...
No villages. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned Akashic.
There's not a lot of refugees or survivors coming out to greet the guy with the flaming sword. They might be wisely staying inside, even though Clive means them no harm.
All right.
Let it be said, Chocobo, that I wasn't looking for a fight with you. I do like the way that the Akashic enemies, like, burst into dust. They explode like Buffy the Vampire Slayer targets getting dusted, getting staked. Is this anything to me? Oh, it is, in fact, an obelisk. I would say well worth having come over here for it. Is there... No, that's backwards to me. Yep. All right. So as far as I know, we're going to go past Kritten Hollow here. And with so much space... Hold on. Can we get aboard Ambrosia? Ah, here she is.
Ready, go?
Ambrosia, it has been a minute. I hope somebody's giving you some seed or whatever it is the chocobos eat. I'd have to imagine seed, right? I know plenty of birds are like carnivores and will go after worms and such, but they probably don't have a lot of worms. Is that what chocobo feed is? Just a giant rising trough of worms? Oh, now I don't want to think about this anymore. It's really grossed myself out. Two troughs sitting right next to each other, water and worms. Okay, we're gonna have to clear the burial site.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay, and now we're looking for... Well, I guess we're on quest destination, which means that it's close by. The trouble is, I don't know... If I was to guess, that little, like, notch right there, so I sort of want to turn this way-ish. Is this the right way? Yeah. Oh, yep, and there's a gravestone. I was about to say, I don't know how I would recognize a gravesite, but turns out I can do that.
He'll be able to see all the way to Stonehyrr. As fine a resting place as any man could hope for. Reunited with those he loves at last.
I lost one tarnished ring. Darn it. I was gonna sell that for 3 gil. I guess it's better that we honored that man's memory, though. Yeah, in terms of fictional characters, there's all sorts of ones that I would very happily watch them die of exposure to the elements. When it comes to, like, actual people, and especially, like, ground, you know, foot soldiers, stuff like, you know, soldiers on the ground, people who are just sort of doing the bidding, people who might have been pressed into service and, you know, hey, man, I don't know your whole story. I do kind of feel like once the fight is over, showing them a little bit of kindness and maybe the mercy of a swift death. Especially if that's what they want. I don't know. That seems like an acceptable thing to me. I don't know what is happening there. That sound effect is a little visual thing of, like, the pulsing. I think it's Ambrosia, like, boosting over a rock or something. Yeah. It would have been, this is a small detail, but it really would have been cool if Joshua, because Joshua never, to my memory, acknowledges that Ambrosia is here, and that's probably because...
Does it bother you that we haven't heard a single human sound?
Everything about this place bothers me.
So I was just thinking about what they said, just the idea of an entire continent, or subcontinent, however we want to phrase Ash, as being completely overrun by Akashic. No human survivors. Not even a lot in the way of animal survivors at this point.
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Let me just sort of trace our trail really quickly because, this is where we made landfall. So we came from the Shadow Coast here on Ash, came up really, yes, this is where we found the pregnant lady, Edda, and then we came to the Edge of Infinity, and this is where Barnabas was, I think was down here, but that area is just shatters now. And then we came up here to Ravenwit Falls, and now to Vidargraze, and now onto Drake's Spine. The sky shutter over the final Mother Crystal, a solitary stonework span separating the screams of the capital from its sacred heart.
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
I hope you're right.
So do I.
I'll pause for... Oh, no, we're going to have a fight right up here.
The ether has claimed them all.
Let's see the winner next.
Alright, I don't know how this particular set of powers would do against a boss, but against crowds of guys, I think it does really well. So, this next sentence is not a spoiler, but rather sort of a statement about what's not in the book. In World War Z, like, it tells all of these stories, a lot about America, but also from, like, the point of view of Israel, and I think Great Britain, I think Russia is covered in there. It talks a lot about sort of this zombie apocalypse across the entirety of planet Earth, but with the notable exception of, just in case we get a cutscene, not yet, North Korea. And by the end of the book, it's like, yeah, nobody knows what happened in North Korea. We don't have access to that. Like, for all we know, all of the people went into underground bunkers, and we have no idea if they have survived. This is in the book World War Z.
That's a behemoth.
Who would be mad enough to tame such a beast?
Stand back. Here it comes.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay, but hit him. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh my god! Giant meteor!
Stand back! I'll conjure a ward!
Joshua! Desperate times.
Clive, no!
Trust me. No more shield, remember?
I think this might be a job for a freak!
Why would you turn to him, brother? hands together.
That wasn't too bad.
That was just the beginning.
Oh, darn it. Nope, don't stand on those. Okay, the shockwave I still haven't adjusted to at all.
Oh, good. Let's roll ready.
Okay, I missed. That's so much faster than I think it is. Backhand. I think it's best if I just focus on dodging these rings of fire for a second. No, please don't. Arg!
Help me, boy. Let's roll ready. I've heard Toggle. Nice try. To me, boy. Too slow. I've heard Toggle.
No, please,
Fine.
Okay, that's not the button that I wanted. Oof. I did not get the best of that.
I needed that. To me, boy.
Okay, I don't like the sound of extinction at all.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good.
If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
Oh man, I hope those are potions. So, was extinction just him dying? Because that... It said extinction, and then the attack happened, and he just fell over dead, and I felt like I did not land that killing blow. I think Behemoth might have gotten the XP for ending himself. We did it. Okay, quick timeout to check the abilities tab again. And we are... What did I want to... I wanted to upgrade Gigaflare, even though I'm not using it currently. Oh, we're very close, though. And then, to be honest with you, so... The sword power is fine. I don't know. It's fine. It might be better if we upgrade it further. Arm of Darkness. Odin's Blade. Oh, but if we master this, just remind me what that does. Details is... B is Mastery. Increases max Zen Setsuken level to 5. Up from 3. I love level 4 is striking with a level 4. Level 5 is striking with a level 5. What does that mean? What is level 5? Probably a different animation. Let's... Yeah, I think we just save points for now. Although, what I was going to say is, I kind of feel like sword is fine, but I also really... It's been a minute since we've done, like, Behemoth and Fist ability. Titan. There we go. Also, in the fight against Behemoth, which... not an easy fight, I have to say. I actually hit 5 hit points at one point, and also completely wasted a potion when I was at near maximum health, and I used a potion anyway. So, yeah, any opportunities to restock. Right, okay, I want to switch out the Fist ability on this one, on this set. One of the 2 Fist abilities. We'll do it after this. Hold on. I also need to... Thank you, Joshua. Really having an unusual trouble. Hold on. On this Fist ability, because this is like the multi-punch. Yeah, I like the big Hulk hands ground pound. So we're going to switch that out for upheaval. I think that's the one. Can be used in midair. Yeah. Multiple times now I've went to do that one and biffed it because that wasn't the ability that was actually equipped there. Okay, wait, what about these dudes up here? I would like to go find who is casting Protect. Nope, that's not the guy I was hoping to do that. Oh, nope, that's... hold on. I don't... How do we cancel out of this? There we go. Okay, no, we'll go up there in just a second. Whether that's a potion, if that's a potion, I want it. If this is the way to go, I don't want it because I just want to, like, go up there and take those guys. They might have more potions for us. Yeah, that definitely looks like a way to go. Let's check these stairs. All right. Okay, we shattered his Protect. He immediately gets another one. I need to... I'd like to find who's doing that. Ah, there they are. Come on, somebody take a swing at me? Thank you. okay, this particular attack may be a little bit much for that particular crew of guys, but I was like, oh, there's a bunch of them. They'll all take swings, and then I can charge up really fast. And then they got cold feet about the whole idea. Okay. As far as I know, and how are we doing on potions and stuff? Actually, not bad. I think we're down 1 or 2 regular potions, but we're maxed on high potions, which that is like 80% of Clive's health bar. Each one of those.
Not what I was expecting.
Oh no, tell me I'm out of range on those guys. Nope, I got that guy. Wait, nope. No, keep firing. No, this is fine. He can be down and staggered. Okay. I don't think I particularly got the best of that whole exchange, but we came out the other side okay. Little tempted to take a potion. Before we go ahead, because we're so close on this, let me just check abilities. And Giga Flare. Yes. Yep. So I never knew this wasn't upgraded, and as you can see, it does definitely have its uses. The Mastery, probably not. What I would like to do is I would like to have the Wind Power for the mobility and the tethering, but on Wind Power, I think I'd like to now save up towards... I think Thunderstorm is going to be the one, because I really like the way that it tracks guys. Yeah, Lightning Rod we haven't actually done that much of. Pile Drive isn't bad, but I like... Thunderstorm is both good against dudes and also bosses, so that's why I like that one. This one is also pretty good, so I like that one. That's 1,000. And then the other ability that I think I'd probably... You know what would go really well? Mesmerize, that draws everybody in, and then Lightning. So yeah, let's see if we can get around 2,000 ability points. I do still have, I'm so sorry, I do still have the thing, right, that lets us, it gives us extra stuff. This one right here. Yep, ability points by 20%.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Then we better move quickly.
Oh, I wanted to do the upgraded thing because they were all lined up. Okay, I definitely think it's time for a regular potion.
More of Ultima's tools. Come on then. What are you waiting for?
Right, just hold still. Okay, upgraded Omega Beam, or Giga Flare, whatever this... There's Giga Flare and Mega Flare? I don't know which is which. One of them is the charge it up for a while and just be dodgy, and there's so many great opportunities to do that, and I never feel like I know when the correct attacks are coming. Alright, I feel like we're good to go. Mega Flare, yep, that's the other one.
Through the castle, then.
I don't see any other way.
Oh, and you know what else? These spheres that do the magic laser blasts, when you do magic, I really like these. Because it just feels like they're multiplying the damage that you're doing anyway. I'm so sorry, we can't go up here? Alright, just double checking. This altar catches my eye. Wait, which way do we want to go? That looks like the most natural way. Let's look here first. Wait, Will of Light Satellite. Let's just see what it does, even though I'm not going to put it on right now. Because we want to save the points. Will of Light. Increased satellite damage. That's the ability I was just saying on those little, like, laser blast guys. If we can increase damage on that by 10%, I feel like it's a good ability to upgrade. Okay, it's being very nice to me all of a sudden. It's giving me lots of stuff. That means that there's going to be a boss up there, isn't it? So if we wanted to switch out for boss gear, are there any differences that we'd make? Not really. No, this is a pretty good boss setup, I'd say. Yeah. For the Titan ability, the one thing that Omni Punch does really well, sorry, the Multi Punch, where it's like these, like, gut punches, and he goes ba 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 ba, is you can't charge it up, but if you can time it correctly so that it's a counter, it gets really, really good. I've not been good at that second thing.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
Bad timing for that. Oh, super bad timing for that, too. $35,000 stagger damage might be a record for me. Certainly better than the 12,000 that I'm also good at getting. Okay, that's the way I came in. So this is the way that we go. I know I said this the first time that they showed up, but the curl there, the big battle cat with electro tentacles, just, I love everything about that guy. He's fun to fight, he's got an awesome design, he's very flashy, just, okay, and we just used a high potion to get back up to full health. So, what do we think? Is it that way, or... This way looks more limiting and more like it's got a chest right there. 2,400 gil. See, taking gil from the Dead City... Oh, I never finished my thought earlier. Just that the continent of Ash is reminding me of that section of... It's more of that idea. It's literally just like a sentence or a paragraph or two just saying like, yeah, North Korea, who knows? And like, I always think about the line, it's by Max Brooks, by the way. There's one line in there about like, for all we know, eventually people will go to North Korea and open up the underground crypts and it'll just have another like billion zombies under there or whatever. It's a very evocative idea. Oh, that really was it. Okay. It was very polite of those guys to line right up for a big punch. This worked out well. All right, so that's the way that we want to go, I bet. And let's just take a quick look around here, because... Oh, no, we are actually good on potions. Look at that. I feel, and I don't think this is correct, I feel like this is the first time since we arrived on Ash that I've been full up again. If you're full on health and you pick up a potion, I wouldn't mind it if the game gave you like, I don't know, like 20 gil, 100 gil. That's always the best in games where it's like, oh, you already have this, so they substitute it out for something, even if it's not a lot, just something of a more generalized use. And in a game where you can sell extra inventory and stuff, that's also really nice.
So many. Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
I say, for somebody who coughs up blood as much as he does, Joshua is a real trooper. Have you ever felt like if I get like a chest cold, I'm not good for very much, and this dude has his lungs constantly filling with blood that he has to cough out, drives him to his knees because he can't breathe for a few minutes, just gets back up and keeps going. I guess you could say that about a lot of video game characters, like Nathan Drake sure does take a lot of gunshots to the abdomen, just sort of shrugs them off. But with Joshua, there's video game damage and then there's cutscene damage. And I'm just saying that Joshua has been carrying a lot of cutscene damage for like most of his life. Can we get it from down here, do you think? Okay, thank goodness.
Clive.
Of course there's more. There's always fucking more.
Oh, darn it. Oh, did I want to do the counter? Blarg. Get up. Come on. That is not the guy I wanted to go. This dude was so much closer, Clive. Okay, that was a good hit. Okay, I can't do that too many more times. What is this? Get off the screen! Who cares? Thank you, Steam. Oh, sorry, Joshua. Okay, I really want to cancel this though. B, X. Okay, just anything. Okay, was that the whole group?
What must it have been to grow so big?
don't want to.
Ow. Oh, he shoved me into his thing. That was great. Hopefully at this range we're getting both laser beam and fireball damage. 66,000, yeah!
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive. You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die? Jill!
She's not alone.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid.
Prince Dion. It's good to see you well.
So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart, and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all.
Thank you.
for everything, Your Highness.
Deal, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished...
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
Do we have to talk to everybody? Oh, please let me buy potions. We're actually probably pretty good.
But don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you to stay safe. None won't take kindly to losing a best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean you'll buy some off us?
I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
It's noting this feels a lot like heading into Endgame.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them.
It is interesting that there's absolutely no, like, hey, I wasn't in my right mind when I was destroying the entirety of, was it Twinside? Was that the name of the city? And then Clive and Josh were like, yeah, no, we know, don't worry about it. But like maybe that conversation happened off screen. And again, I'm perfectly fine with it because like we all get it. But it's just interesting that the characters don't have any sort of like official reconciliation. At least not that I remember. All right, Joshua, let's hit it.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
We've fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Welcome, sons of fire. Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't Stonehyrr.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them. As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
I just don't know if there's going to be... Yep.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor, we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
As we're coming up here, the soundtrack for this game must be 4 CDs long. It has so much music. Some of the tunes you do hear in a variety of different circumstances, but like this song right here, this is completely new. It's kind of why I want to, like, vibe out with it, but also... Wait, is that a marker? No, just a light show. Probably that way, right? Yes.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off, Thus stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his god awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
Thanks for the light, by the way, Joshua. It just seems like a nice thing. Although, wait, can Clive do this on his own? I honestly don't remember. I know Joshua can summon these lights because he did it in the first.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. But we're one and the same.
I'm so happy they pointed that out, because according to Ultima's story there, the great sin of mankind is point for point the same sin of his people. literally exactly the same. And like what he's mad about is that upon discovering free will, man had the gall to exercise it towards the same ends that, you know, Ultima and his own people did. If I ever call him Mythos, I'm just going to say I do understand that Clive is Mythos. I just tend to pull the wrong name there.
Left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Mythos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Mythos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice.
You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's us.
Bow down, offenders.
Oh no!
Hearts be stained.
Okay. Okay, but no! Okay, potion time. But not in there!
To me, boy. Well done.
Dodge. More dodge. I'm dodging too early on that. And not at all on that.
This one.
Still too early. Just don't go into the purple. Okay, I cannot survive this if I get hit by every single attack that he does.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through gainstanding. is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season
okay, it's
shall
fine.
we reap our harvest.
Thanks, boy.
I thought he had a follow-up attack to that one. He's got one here. That's the follow-up attack one. All right.
Well done.
Damn it!
Thanks, boy.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto
Oh,
us.
fuck. No!
Can't go on.
I really tried!
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Oh, God, he's got a lot of attacks.
Prostrate yourselves.
Okay, no! Okay, don't be near this.
Help me, boy. Well done.
Here? Nope. This is the best hit I've got. Okay, back as far as we can be. Come on.
At last, for countless generations have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, All they will ever bring is death.
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away?
Just go away.
Clive!
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Mythos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
slaves born as one!
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
That hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origins.